kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around.
And he's running in the open. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off play action on first down. Got his man. He's loose. The 20. All the way in for the touchdown. On to attempt the try. Splits those uprights right in half. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Back to throw, it's Gabbert. He'll get rid of it. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in, it's Hart. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short. Picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it out quickly. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Gets it out fast. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Snaps it in the shotgun. On the run, still looking. Fires to the right. And that pass picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Throws for the tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Offense set on first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand in the ball.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he... And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered.
Quick completion on the out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Gabbert. Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. He'll pitch it. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth, and already inside a minute to go in the first. Trying to get to him. And they're able to get him down.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show him the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
And he's lucky to get that one back. His junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often.
Well, this quarterback is going to have to be precise with his timing and his accuracy. He's already thrown a pick. That one got swatted away, guys. We're only in the first quarter. These windows...
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So they'll... The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. That was an entertaining first quarter. Fireworks all over the place, as will be indicated in our first quarter stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The play action fake. Going deep. He's got it inside the 15. And he got away. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Makes the quick grab. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And guys, with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Just going to keep it after the snap. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. First down for this offense. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
Slings it downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football play.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoffs.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Finds the tight end. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Now on the move. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On second down, he's looking downfield. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
That's not the direction you want to go offensively. If you're down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backward. And I think these receivers, they need to be a little bit more decisive. Just catch the ball and get what you can get.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and it is a 1-point game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Hart. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Scrambling away. At the 35, he's open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside.
Unleashes one deep. Reels it in the end zone. On 1st down, here comes this offense. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. He wants to throw. Finds his target down the middle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Coming after it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete in this deep. First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Hauls it in. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Almost had the completion, just missed it. One final play before the end of the quarter. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the big fella. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they get to him and sack. The offense lining up for a first down play. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. 3rd down and throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up 4th.
It's incomplete. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And that ball is picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but they've got them pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. On the move. And he's almost to that 1st down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Still on his feet at the 40. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was an...
And he's got it inside the 35.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Listen to this crowd. Absolutely going nuts, trying to will their defense to stop the 2. Running back goes in motion. With jet sweep pass. He will get there for the 2-point conversion. And first play of the first possession of OT. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the 2-point try is good. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Gabbert. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And offensively, I love running these track routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down. Pick it up here or this game is over. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Handoff to the fullback. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw.